Welcome back, and diving straight back in, we still have Nanaki to talk to. The reason why being you can't talk to him unless you spoke to everyone else first. Oh no. Parent issues. Thank God Bugenhagen's here to help him. Okay, I admit he's not exactly painting a glowing picture of the guy right now. Dangerous, you know what that means. Random battles. There's going to be a fair few of them. Of course, this time we have to take Red 13 with us. We didn't have a choice. You can see if I select him, it makes that kind of buzzing noise. And of course, we'll bring Aris with us. What a surprise! I bet you didn't see that coming. Everyone else can enjoy sitting here doing nothing, I suppose. So, back up the long stair. Here we go. They certainly could have made Cosmo Canyon a bit more convenient for everyone if they built it on level ground, but then again I guess the entire point is the Bugenhagen's observatory, so... oh my god, I get stuck on that torch every time. Here we are. We certainly are. Nice secret button in the barrel there. He's got the point, it would be failed him going first, considering he's ancient. Let's go. So, yeah, I suppose this would be a good time to actually equip the new weapons I bought, wouldn't it? So let's quickly throw them on. Like Butterfly Edge. Bought Red 13. I'm actually not going to equip Aris' new weapon, I don't think. Keep Fairy Tail, but I'll equip the Silver Barrette on Red 13. There we go. And I guess I'll give him the other summon as well. I don't know, but I'll lose loads of health. Screw it. Whatever. Anyway. Just sorry about sorting out my materia here. I'll just throw them on her for the extra magic, I guess. She doesn't take much damage being in the back row, so giving her plus to magic seems like a good idea. Of course, I can just take them off her if things get too dire with her HP. I've actually done that before, where just because for the lulz, when I played the game through as one character, I just killed Cloud off right at the beginning as soon as you get Barret, so he was like level 5 or something throughout the entire game, and then just equipped all of the biggest materia that take off the most health, and I reduced him to something like 11 HP. It's kind of funny. But back to this game. Now we have to go through this cave, and there's a secret button in one of these caves. I can't remember if it's scripted or not, so I'm just going to check them all. And yeah, if you break it open, it should open the door, or it will throw you into a random battle if, yeah. How fun. So, now we have the fun of killing these guys. Not that they're particularly difficult, but the enemies are starting to get a bit more, I just realised I put the wrong enemy skill on Cloud, that was foolish, so I'll quickly switch them over. What was I saying? Yeah, you know, the enemies are getting a bit more HP now, and not just running around and trivially killing them all in one hit, so... The game is actually beginning. And now to check more of these damn caves. I really wish I could remember which one it was. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of random battles in this video, as I say, just to warn you. Fortunately, in groups of these, where there's loads of mobs, you can still pretty much kill them all in a couple of turns with a few all materias or matra magics, which is cool. I would use beta or beta or whatever you want to call it, but it does so much damage. The main problem with it though is Oh, death sentence, that's an enemy skill we just got. It gives them a countdown over their head, and when it reaches 0, they instantly die. It's not very useful against mobs, if you ask me. Anyway, yeah, what was I saying? Oh yeah, beta. Beta costs so much MP that, you know, meh, really. It would cost like 50% of my MP at least, I think, to do it, which is kind of depressing, really, so... A strange-shaped rock. Wonder why Cloud just randomly goes around smashing rocks anyway. Ooh, a preemptive attack. And more death sentence. These mobs are annoying because they tend to counter everything, which is a bit of a pain in the arse. Oh well. So, by process of elimination, this cave must be the right one. So many random battles. This will be over quickly though. I don't know if you've been able to notice, but I've used Deathblow quite a few times with Cloud, and I've pretty much missed every single one so far, so my lucky feeling has obviously not paid off very well. There we go. Ho ho ho, Merry Christmas, Bugenhagen. Yeah, we're fighting the vengeful spirits of the Gi tribe. Oh my god. They couldn't return to the live stream. Sucks to be them. Do well. Here we have more of those damn worms. Fun. But yeah, Deathblow. I don't know if I made this clear enough in the last video because well, the video before, I think, actually. What it does is it gives you a, like, 50% less chance to miss. It's not 50% chance to miss, because you can have more than 100% chance to hit. So if I had, you know, 150% chance, I can't actually remember what the maximum is. I think it's actually like 255% or something. I don't know, maybe I just made that up, but it sounds feasible. But you know what I mean? If I had 50% off that, I'd still have pretty damn high chance to hit. I mean, there's lots of factors that affect it, like enemies' evasion, and blind reduces it, and blah blah blah, but yeah, you get what I mean. There's a lot of goodies to be found in this cave, at least. Some of them more good than others, I suppose. There's also a lot of kind of rubbish trivial items that don't really mean a lot. One thing that is quite cool, though, is I don't know if you've been able to notice in the sped up victory... oh my god. The sped up victory screens, that I've leveled up quite a few materia here, which is cool. I mean, ice and fire too and stuff do so much damage. It's just awesome. Burns through MPs quite fast though, so good thing I've got a rather large supply of ethers, I guess. Speaking of which, there's nether. At least we don't have to sit through the Zelda-esque animation of opening chests every time with the whole da-na-na-na thing. I jest. Zelda's an awesome game, of course. I jest. Please don't think that I don't like it. Anyway, you can see this random slime stuff we're standing on here. You have to walk over it, otherwise you just slide, and yeah, you hit some spikes if you hit one of the walls there, so you have to walk to keep the direction you're going in. Hey, added effect materia. That's a new materia we haven't got yet, and it basically, you know what, I can't remember what it does now that I think about it. I think what it does is, if you put that next to, I don't know, what does it do? No, I'm going to have to get back to you on that one, actually. It's now puzzling me. I can't remember. I was about to say, I think it adds, if you put it like next to a transform materia or something, it might turn them into a frog or whatever it is called. Well, yeah. It is just called frog. But I don't know, I think I'm wrong. I'll tell you though, in the next video or in the description of this one, so be sure to check. Moving right along, now we have loads of caves we can choose from, but only a couple of them actually lead forward. Fortunately, they're really obvious. Also, why has the sound just died? Huh. Anyway, these spider webs have spiders in, unsurprising, and they are actually very, very annoying. They do so much damage, as you're going to see by this feed here. I haven't sped it up just because I want to show you a very easy way to beat them, because a lot of people will probably think, oh my god, they do so much damage, and waste all their time spamming heals and stuff. Because it has one ability that does sick damage. Come on, use it, damn spider. Maximum spine. There we go, Sting Bomb. Ow, 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 ow. That hurt. Basically, Sting Bomb does percent-based damage though, so it's not quite as bad as it looks. So you need to bear that in mind. But alternatively, if you don't want to just stand here on like 1 HP, letting it waste like percent of your health, a very, very easy way to beat it is to use the Transform materia, which I equipped earlier, or to use Frog Song, which Cloud, of course, has on his enemy skill. And now, for those of you who don't like spiders, hopefully you don't mind Frog so much, because now it's a frog. And of course, now it's much easier to beat. Its damage is pathetic now. Hopefully it will attack me before it dies, but I guess we'll see. Attack me, frog. There we go, 15 damage. 32 damage. That was Death Blow there in action. You can see it changes Cloud's attack animation, which is kind of cool. Anyway, yeah, now you got to see that. Wasn't it exciting? I'll speed up the rest of the spiders, of course, because there's a few webs in here, and every single one of them has a spider on it, which is kind of a pain in the ass. But of course, as I say, it's much easier now we have Sting Bomb. Wait, we don't have Sting Bomb, we have Frog Song. Well, that was a rather trivial fight, wasn't it? It's still annoying me, I can't remember what the added effect thing does. I will find out, or I will die, one of the two. Anyway, killing these spiders. Of course, now I may as well just spam physical attacks on it, because I don't really want to waste MP on something that's not a threat whatsoever. Oh my god, you've got to be joking. How long was I in the game again then? Like a second? Of course, that's because the actual spider was scripted and the random battles aren't, so, you know, it doesn't have like the normal pause before you can find another one. There's a bit of a secret down here. You just have to hold down to the right and the cloud will come out here rather than at that bottom bit with nothing in it. You can see there. Fairy Ring isn't too useful there. I mean, it's okay, but it's an accessory, as you probably guessed. I think it makes you immune to something off the top of my head. But I don't tend to use them very often. They're a bit too situational, really. Having said that, situational ones are very, very powerful. We're actually going to see in the next video just how awesome they can be, so... But in the meantime, I'll fight the spider. Of course, I'm going to leave this one up, actually, because I wanted to charge my limit breaks, because as you can probably guess, Sting Bomb does a hell of a lot of damage. I also just randomly tried level 4 Suicide there to see if it works on it. There was no real reason for me to do it, just so you know. There we go, full limit breaks. Let's do this. Win. Okay, cool. And then of course we got our last item here. And now we're finally coming to the end of all of those random battles. Thank God. There certainly was a lot of them in this cave, it has to be said. So not too annoying now, I guess. No prizes if you figured out who Bugenhagen's talking about right now. Ho ho ho. But this is where I'm going to leave this video because, you know, there's going to be talking and stuff coming up, so don't really want to cut out in the middle of it. But first of all, I'm going to equip the Fire Ring on Aeris. That makes her immune to all fire damage, so you can kind of guess from that what's probably going to be coming up shortly. Anyway, until next time, have a good one.